Our dog managed to track something pretty quickly. I have to tie him up a bit far away because he has prey drive. He's pretty aggressive with animals, and I didn't want him to spoil the video by barking too much. But basically, here's our first find in the forest. It's a little hedgehog. Hey man, don't go away. We were just starting to film. This is a pretty common mammal species here in Transylvania. It's, as you can see, a common hedgehog found in many places in Europe. They are usually nocturnal, but it's evening, so they started to move, and the dog managed to smell it pretty quickly. We're just going to say hello to this little guy here. Don't underestimate him. This is a fierce predator. They eat snakes, they eat lizards, and he's trying to run away from me, which I will let him. Like, it's a privilege to meet you, my friend. You can go whenever you want. You're not restrained here. It's a pretty interesting animal. These spikes are actually its fur. As you can see, he's very shy, very skittish, as befits a wild animal of any kind. Now, if you meet one in the wild, I don't recommend you try to handle it, because they might bite you, they might sting you with those spines. If it's relaxed, it won't sting very much. He's sniffing around, probably looking for food or for a place to hide. Let's look at him for a second and follow him. We talked about the hedgehog, which, by the way, you can still see he's over there looking for food or something. We found something really interesting that I actually wanted to show you guys. Again, something you only find here in these forests. Look at this. This is what they call a super colony of red ants. As you can see, they have their turf here and inside this tree, inside the rotten part of the tree. Now, these are interesting because not only do they bite really hard, like, trust me on this one, you don't want to cross them, but what they do is they find a rotten tree or a rotten part of a tree and they dig inside it, and then they bring dirt from outside inside the tree in order to make their galleries. Now, you can't really see it from here, but this nest goes all the way inside of the tree and in this part too. They really are alert right now because they sense that someone is here. That would be me. They're still trying to look. They're clearing out their space. They're working hard, unlike me, obviously. Now, what I want to do is catch one and just show you how these ants sting. Let's try to catch a bigger one. Look, it's already biting me. Look at this. Look at how they approach with their mandibles open. And look how they're trying to bite. Fascinating. They're very defensive of their territory, as you can clearly see. They already are climbing on my hand, already biting. Look, this one is trying to bite the inside of my nail. Look how it's biting. Oh my god, they are fierce. Now, this one is actually a pretty small nest as far as these ants are concerned. Way deep in the woods, there are big ones, like meters of ants. And they are so prolific that around their nests, nothing usually grows, and you can find no insects, no reptiles, nothing, because they kill everything, they eat everything to grow, in order to grow their colony. However, they are very good for the forest because they clean dead animals, they clean dead trees, and they keep the insect populations in check. They are basically the litter cleaners of the forest, which is why we appreciate them and we will not bother them any longer today. Hope you like them.